Agatha.
Che ha causato problemi e guai.
Una strega senza congrega.
Era Agatha, cari miei!
No! Cosa ti è successo davvero?
Hi, first of all, very nice to meet you.
You as well. You're from a manga site, is that right?
Yes, manga
Yes.
forever. Yes.
I have a child who is so into manga, and I love Attack on Titan. It's my favorite right now.
Fantastic, fantastic. The first episode is an homage to the WandaVision style, but with crime drama. Have you ever thought to maintain this structure with all episodes of Agatha All Along, but with different TV genres?
Yes, we sort of, I always knew that the pilot would be in that style and that it would sort of have that shape. That was sort of the very earliest idea. But then moving forward, the goal is always to surprise the audience. And so the sort of the most level-headed thing to do, it seemed, was to, after that episode, kind of burst the bubble and set a new table, sort of be like, this is a new show, a new deal, new characters, and here we go on a new adventure. And then get back into the sort of genre bending and the pastiche and that kind of thing. It sort of felt like the easy road would just to kind of duplicate what we did with WandaVision, and we wanted to subvert that expectation.
Yeah, totally agree. And then you have the idea of the road to come back to that type of different eras, different genres, but with another structure.
Exactly.
Okay. This show talks about the figure of the witch through the centuries, since the beautiful opening credits. That becomes a metaphor for the figure of the woman through the centuries, and it reminded me, in a way, to Desperate Housewives and its opening sequence. Have you ever thought of that?
Of Desperate Housewives?
Yes.
I've never watched the show. What is the opening sequence of Desperate Housewives?
Woman through the centuries in a style very similar to Agatha All Along. So, yes.
Someone mentioned it before, and that must have been what they were alluding to. I after this interview, I'm going to go on YouTube and check out that credit sequence. So no,
Okay.
that was not intentional because I've never seen it.
Okay. In another TV show, they say that love is the most powerful magic of all. Do you think, in a way, this applies to Agatha Harkness' world too?
I mean, she would never cop to that. Like, that would not be stitched on a pillow in her living room, if she had one. But I think for the show, though, however, I think I would replace love with human connection. Because that's what fascinates me about the coven relationships, is it's not as simple as love. It is, it's community, it's trust, it's mistrust, it's competition, it's symmetry, it's sisterhood, it's respect, it's envy, so it's like all the ways in which human beings interact with each other on emotional wavelengths. Yes, I think that's the magic.
Okay, perfect. This show had a very long gestation. What was the most difficult part in doing it? We could say that it was Jac Schaeffer all along.
Sorry, that is funny. The most challenging part, really, in the development was kind of what you were isolating at the beginning of the interview. That, what are the decisions around trying to emulate the successes of WandaVision, but still creating an original spinoff? And it was that hard labor of, okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And finding the discipline to create a system that serves like the actual storyline of the show. Like, we're making a show with characters that we're taking seriously, who are on a journey, but then we want to apply all of these filters of different aesthetics and genres and fun, costumes, and that kind of thing. So that's the hardest work, is like, in order to get to the fun, in order to get to the sort of the cosplay of it all, you have to really muscle the narrative into shape.
Okay, perfect. We have to wrap, but I just wanted to thank you for WandaVision because so far it has been the best Marvel show for me. So thank you.
Thank you. I have a feeling we are on the same wavelength given your manga. I'm so enamored of that whole class of work. It's just, there's so much there. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
È ora di finire la strada. L'ultimo che arriva è una brava persona. Seguimi perché la gloria